I've been a shot son. I write the way you swing a trend, you think you roster. I write the track, whole stuff sound like it's fire. I write I'm cheating with my.
Hey, what's up, my loungies? Welcome to eToxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's chat. Okay, so disclaimer, I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and entertainment purposes only. This platform also consists of celebrity drama, rumors, opinions, roasting, tea, and some shade. Okay, so if you are sensitive to opinions, this is not the channel for you. Now, in today's segment, we are only going to be discussing Cleotrapa and Icespice. The girls are fighting. They're not friends anymore. So we're going to get into some video clips. Now, she has 5 parts, long parts, which I cannot put here, but they're going to be on my Instagram on the Toxic Tea Lounge. So let's get into this mess. Now, I'm going to say this right off the bat because this happens a lot of the times with females, okay, and friendships and stuff like that. Once you have a friendship and things start being weird, or you have miscommunications and things just aren't right, and you still try to fix it and fix it and fix it and fix it, sometimes it's not supposed to be like that. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to move on. But Ice Spice, it seems like, according to Cleo, that she's a demon soul, she's soulless, and everything else. She's going to explain a lot, so let's get into it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Cleo. So y'all know me. I've always been vocal about everything, about literally everything. Nobody can shut me up. Nobody can silence me. Like, was you silenced or was you silenced? Okay, and nobody's gonna do that to me. This video isn't to bash anyone. This is for me to speak on my experience and what I went through. And I want my fans to learn from this. My fans, my followers, my supporters, my future fans, followers, supporters. You don't even have to like me. I want y'all to literally take this situation that I'm about to break down to y'all and be inspired by it. And understand that no matter what the opportunity is, nobody should make you feel less than or make you feel like shit because they gave you an opportunity. It does not matter. It does not give a door, an open way for somebody to try to humiliate you or try to make you feel less than. And I feel as though being such a confident Black woman, I'm sorry.
And that is true, regardless if it's friendships, family, or relationships. If somebody does something for you, right, or give you opportunities, help you in any type of way, and they throw it in your face multiple times, they're not really doing it from their heart. They like showing what they can do and try to belittle you and saying like, oh, if it wasn't for me, blah blah blah. So we could tell that Cleotrapa is kind of, really upset about the situation, hence why she's about to cry. I felt like Cleotrapa was probably more genuine and was really trying, with the friendship, but sometimes it just don't be like that.
You can fall out with a friend over miscommunications, misunderstandings. That's okay. We can work it out. Honestly, it's not something that is like, it has to end everything. You know what I'm saying? But you actually have one time to show me that you are jealous, intimidated, untrustworthy, fake, disloyal, and genuine, manipulative, and calculated. And I promise you that will be the last time you ever play with me.
Yes, but to an extent. I feel like even in relationships, friendships are the same. If you got to constantly keep saying something and telling the person what you don't like, telling them that you're uncomfortable, keep expressing yourself, keep trying to have communication, and it's just always something, sometimes it's just better to just let it go. Because it's like repeating yourself is very annoying. Okay, and Cleotrapa seems like she's the type of person to put things out there. Okay, if she's not getting nothing in return, she gonna keep trying. Like, baby, if it's not there, it's not there. Stop forcing friendships. Okay, that's where everything goes wrong, because people be in friendships and relationships and stuff like that and still be holding on to certain things. And when something happens, then all of a sudden now you got everything to say. Sometimes people don't want to communicate. Maybe people are tired of communicating. Maybe Icespice is not the type of person to want to keep explaining things and communicating and stuff like that. But it seems like Cleotrapa has a lot to say.
Deserve to know. You guys deserve to know why we are not friends anymore, because a lot of y'all loved us being together. You guys do deserve to know why we're not friends. Y'all do deserve to know who y'all are so obsessed with. Y'all love her so much. Y'all deserve to know who that girl is as an actual human being. As an actual human being. Looks, all of that. As a human being, at your soul. Y'all deserve to know. In the morning, Cleo, come on tour with me. I miss you. Come. And I'm just like, girl, I'm not about to come on tour with you and watch you perform all month. Like, I got stuff that I could be doing. I could be getting money. I have opportunities in New York. I have brand deals. I have things that I need to focus on. So for me to travel all over the United States with you to watch you perform, kind of crazy. She's like, no, I want you to perform. And I gagged. You want me to perform? She ain't never, ever brought me out on stage. I was like, oh, wait. Okay, like, I guess this girl, and in my head, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, I guess she's really trying to make up for that fake shit that got exposed, like, a month ago. Like, she's really trying to, like, be a actual friend, because that shit was weird as fuck. And I checked her about that shit, and even for her to apologize was like pulling teeth. Like, girl, you got caught calling your friend jealous for no reason. And her excuse was that I didn't speak up when I was asked if she was Nigerian. Like, girl, I met you a month before that video. I didn't even know you was Nigerian.
So it's looking like Icespice was asking Cleotrapa for a little bit too much for a friendship that really wasn't a friendship at the time. Nobody knew what Icespice was or who she was at the time. So why the hell would Cleotrapa defend you? Y'all not even friends for real. And even if y'all was friends, why do a friend gotta keep, coming and defending what is going on with you online? Like, that is your business. You are grown. You can handle yourself. Okay? So I feel like Cleotrapa first messed up for seeing true colors and kept going. And a lot of the times we do that in friendships and relationships. We see red flags. We see stuff that we don't agree with. Oh, well, maybe we can talk it out and work it out and maybe it'll change. And then there's always something. Like, that is the where Cleotrapa messed up at.
A lot of the things that Ice was doing was calculated. Like, even the thing after her best friend exposing her, it was like, oh, like, let's go to the basketball game. Come with me to this basketball game. I'm thinking, like, oh, she just wants me to come with her to a basketball game. Like, maybe she's trying to make it up. I don't know why I kept thinking like she was trying to make it up for being, like, caught being fake. But it was just like, even the basketball game, it was like one day later, she's like dropping a song.
I even spoke about it when it happened, because remember when they had their little tissue-tassel or whatever, and the ex-best friend Stormy came out with the receipts, all of a sudden they was at a basketball game. And I said, what in the hell? The energy was off, okay? And I already spoke about that. Like, you could tell when somebody's energy's off and when things aren't right, okay? But Cleotrapa, trying to be the person that she is. Sometimes you can't just keep trying with people. Just let them go. That's just how it is. Because if you don't, you're going to continue to see the same things.
Find that before I went on tour, I had one day to prepare. One single day. Everything was a rush. But, I'm looking at this like, okay, this is going to be good for me. And again, I didn't know what to expect. This is my first tour. Like, I wasn't allowed to bring anybody. She said if I brought anybody, I was going to have to pay for their hotel and transportation. I'm just like, girl, I didn't even have time to prepare for this. Like, I only got one day. Like, you feel me? Like, I have things to pay for myself as an independent artist. So, of course, I'm thinking, like, of ways to not come too much out of pocket for a tour that doesn't even have me on the bill. Like, I'm not even on the lineup, like, okay? We're in a hotel room. We're not sure if we're gonna, like, bring our bags to the venue. Because I guess, like, we were gonna come back to the hotel. But she told me, don't leave your bags at the venue. You might need don't leave your bags at the hotel. You might need something in it. And I was like, okay, I'll bring it. Her security, who brings all her bags, she has like 10 bags, he brought my bag, brought the bags down, and now we're at the venue, and I do need something in the suitcase. Like, I had a wardrobe malfunction, like she said I probably would have. That's that she cursed me, okay? Because now I do have a wardrobe malfunction. So I'm like, oh, how can I get the bag? She's like, tell the security to get it for you. I go to the security. I'm like, can you get my bag out the trunk? Because I have no idea where the trunk is, where the car went. We just came into the venue like, we artists, we working, whatever. He goes, he gets the bag, brings it upstairs. I change, da-da-da-da. End of the show. I put my bag next to her 10 bags and the big black dresser. And yeah, I'm thinking everything is going to be moved like back into the truck and we could, leave, go back to the hotel. I turned around and my bag is still there. My bag was still there. All her bags was gone. I'm just like, why would somebody just leave my bag? Like,
so make sure y'all pay attention to the bag situation and everything that she's saying. And if you haven't seen everything that she said, go on my Instagram. All of the videos there. So basically, that is weird. Okay, for the security to bring up the bags and then all of a sudden leave her bag up there and take Icespice bag out, yeah, a conversation definitely was happening between Icespice and her team, and they was moving funny. And Cleotrapa peeped it. She peeped a lot of the things, but she claimed that she didn't want to say anything to ruin the tour and ruin her moment, or whatever the case may be, whatever she wasn't trying to talk at the time.
I'm like, I asked the security, I'm like, can you take my bag? He said no. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? He brought all her bags. He can't take. Okay, I'm like, can I pay somebody to bring my bags down? Because I didn't want to bring the bags down. Why would I want to bring the bags down? I'm just a girl. So I'm asking around, nobody's word. So I'm like, all right, let me bring the bags. I'm tight though. I'm tight. Like, I'm not used to this stuff. Like, what the fuck? I'm just supposed to be performing. Need I remind you, I'm not even allowed to bring somebody on tour with me. So I didn't really have anybody helping me. It was just me. But I feel like she could have simply said to the security, like, take Cleo's bag. Don't forget Cleo's bag. But I got a sense that she just wanted me to struggle. And that's kind of fucked up as like a friend.
But not even just a friend thing. It's more of a common sense thing. If you bring somebody with you somewhere and you're claiming that they're good, they don't got to do anything, they're with you, they don't got nothing to worry about, and then you can't even tell your team or your security that is, like responsible for the bags and stuff and moving and stuff, you can't even have the common sense to be like, hey, make sure you get all the bags, okay, because we don't want nothing in the room, make sure everything is in there, even Cleo stuff. It would have been that simple, and that's just common sense. Okay, like, let's get into some more of this.
So I carry the bags. I take one duffel bag. I'm walking down. It's pouring outside. I put it in the car. The fans are screaming, Cleo, can we get a picture? Cleo, can we get a picture? As I'm struggling with a bag, and it's like very embarrassing. It's like very embarrassing. Like, never do fans want to take a picture with me while I'm like carrying big ass bags looking like that. I had to make a second trip for the suitcase. I made the second trip for the suitcase. Do it again. Raining outside, dragging the suitcase, fans in my face. It was so humiliating. I was like, what the? I get in the car, I'm tight. Like, I'm fake drenched and I'm tight. Like, and the car ride is silence. And I know she peeped why I was mad. It's like she just doesn't get. So we went to the hotel now. When we pull up to the hotel, she's like, telling the security guy what bag she wants taken out the car because we was about to go to the hotel so she could take a shower. But it's like, I perform too. I want to take a shower too. So I'm just like, you the only one that's taking a shower? I'm going to take a shower too. She's like, oh, you got to tell him what bags to take out or he's not going to take it. And I'm just thinking to myself, didn't I just tell this guy to bring my bags to the car and he said no? So why would I think that he's going to take my bags out because I said so? It's like she just didn't want to speak for me at all.
Yeah, I just feel like that's weird. I just felt like I would have been tight too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like I get annoyed really quick now the more older I get, and I can't tolerate certain things. So if I was in that situation, I would have been said something and I would have been left. I don't care about the opportunity. I don't care whatever. I'm leaving. Okay, because if I don't, you're gonna feel this energy and I'm gonna say something and it ain't gonna be cute. Okay, but I guess Cleotrapa really wanted to just give her the benefit of the doubt.
Of course, this story is long as it was 30 Days of Hell. um, so yeah, the New York show, I was real indecisive about like continuing the tour, but I have this drive in me where I feel like God wouldn't put me in a situation that I cannot handle. And I felt like he put me in this situation. He gave me this situation, and if I couldn't handle it, he wouldn't have. So any way that anybody is about to treat me, I will overcome it. The New York tour, her dressing room was kind of small. I never have a dressing room. You know what was kind of weird? That she said that I was going to be with her the whole time. Like, I was going to be with her. You're going to be with me. You're good. And when I would come inside the venue, her whole tour production team, they would act like they have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Like, did she not tell you guys that I'm supposed to be in her room? They're just like, oh, we don't have a room for you, but here, they'll give me like a bathroom. The bathroom that everybody's using. Need I remind you, every time there was a special guest or somebody that Ice wanted to bring out, they was always accommodated. Somehow they was always able to find a room, and they always had a room for themselves. I never had a room.
Isn't that weird? Because if that is your friend and you told her to come on tour with you and you got everything, what is it for your friends to go in the same room as you so y'all can get dressed, chill, talk, or whatever the case may be? That was weird in itself. That is a big red flag. You're trying to, push me away and distance me and make me feel unwanted. That's basically what it's sounding like and what it's looking like. So let me know how y'all feel about this so far. Do you think that Cleotrapa has the right to feel how she felt to come out on the internet? Because I know everybody gonna be like, why you come on the internet? Why you? Sometimes you have to come on the internet when it comes to the public people and the public figures and celebrities and stuff, so people can actually know who the heck they really like.
And I was okay with that because I already came on tour knowing that I was going to be with her. But it annoyed me when they would act like they had no idea where I was supposed to be at. That was confusing to me. Her like, oh, can I get ready inside your room? She's like, come and see the room. I come and see the room, and the room is large enough for us to get ready in it. We're friends and we're girls. Like, hello. So we're getting our makeup done. Our chairs are like just back to back, but the room is not. It's not like there's a couch. Her wardrobe is able to fit in it, which is a big ass wardrobe. All her stuff is able to fit in it. She's good. She's good. And I'm good too. I give her space. After I'm done dressing up, I get out the room. I do not sit around in the room and shit because she don't even allow me to sit in the room. She just gives the boot like anytime she feel like it, which was kind of like weird too because like, girl, why I can't just sit in the room and chill? Like, whatever. Yeah, I forgot. That's because she was tight ever since the Philly show when I said something about the luggage. That is why everything was weird afterwards. Now, I put my bag, literally a tote, on the side of her couch, and she knows it's mine, because she knows that's my bag. I put it on the side of the couch. Her mom and her little sister came in the room, so everybody got out the room, da-da-da-da. Like an hour goes by, I, go downstairs. I walk past the room. I see my bag, my Telfar bag, outside of her door. And I'm just like, wait, why would they kick this little bag out? This little bag was on the side of the couch. Why would it need to be kicked out the room?
Nah, that's OD. You gonna take all the bags out and leave her bag in the front of the door in the hallway? What in the hell? That is disrespectful. I commend Cleo. I commend her for not even saying anything. She only addressed a couple things or one thing, and that was the regarding the bag situation. And then she let everything else just fly. And I guess because she let it fly, didn't really speak up too much after the bag situation. That's when Icespice really started feeling herself and, smelling herself a little bit too much.
But it's crazy now, a few days later, and I'm not accusing anybody of nothing. It could have been anybody. You know what I'm saying? It could have been somebody that walked past the door and seen a bag in the front of Ice's door. My card was used. $700 and something was used at one of those designer retail websites like Essence or something. I was so gagged. I was just like, what? But of course, called my bank, got my money back. I didn't even make it a thing.
Oh yeah, Icespice and her team, I think, has something to do with that. Because if you are capable and responsible for putting my bag out the room in the hallway, you're capable of going in my bag. And if it wasn't them, they're still responsible, because who the hell are y'all to put my stuff, my personal things, in the hallway when people could steal my shit? So yeah, I feel like they had something to do with it, and I think they spent her money to try to be petty. And I feel like that is something Icespice would really do. I feel like that's something she would do, because she seems petty and she seems like she's not really humble. She let this Hollywood and this fame really gassed her up.
You know, that's crazy. Because why would you kick my bag out? But like I said, I'm not even going to say nothing. She probably going to argue with me. She probably going to say something. Now, I stayed in New York a couple of days to work on my video shoot. When I came back, everything changed. So she told me to take a bunk on her bus because Riot was coming to the back. Riot's coming, so take a bunk on the bus. I was like, okay, girl, I'm not going to cock block. You want to be with your man? Cool, granted.
Okay, so people are even peeping what she said about Riot. So they like, oh, Icespice and Riot is still together, back together, or whatever. People kept thinking that she was with Central C. Okay? But we don't know who the hell she was, to be honest with y'all. Maybe she dibbles and dabbles. And Riot looked like he cares, but he know he can't do nothing because she's gonna do whatever she wanna do. That's what it's giving to me. But are y'all surprised or shocked that Icespice and Riot is still dealing with each other? Come on.
She got when she got out the back room on the bus, we came out together. It was her, Riot, me, and the security were walking towards the elevator. We go inside the elevator. And this is something that she could have texted me, because she texted me when she said that he was coming on the bus and for me to take a bunk on the bus. So she goes, in the elevator, you're not going to get your own room? I was like, what? I didn't know I was getting my own room. I was back confused. I'm like, oh, that's what I was trying to understand. And I stopped the elevator door from opening. Girl, why you can't say nothing to nobody? Like, why do you always try to give like an embarrassment kind of vibe? Like, it's not even embarrassing, but it's like, that's the vibe that you make it seem like you try to give all the time.
Yeah, that was weird. I felt like that could have been something that she could have texted or had a moment to speak to her on the side about, because it is giving very much, I'm going to try to embarrass you or make you less than, or make you seem like you less than. She wanted to show that she was pulling all the shots, and that's what I'm getting from what Cleotrapa is saying. Okay? Because it was given very much, I'm trying to son you. Like you a little kid. Like, if she knew that she was going to pay for hotels and everything else, why you say you got her and you invited her on the tour knowing it was like last minute? You claim like you got her, she don't got to worry about nothing, but you telling her out of the blue, is she going to get her own hotel? Listen, I'm pretty sure if Icespice would have sat down and tell, like, this is how it's going to be, Cleotrapa wouldn't have went.
Like, girl, you could have texted me that. Cleo, make sure you get your own room. This is the hotel we staying at. Like, damn, why we gotta get to the hotel and you telling me you're not gonna get your own room? Like, I could have had the room booked already before we got here, boo. But on top of that, I didn't even know that I was paying for hotel rooms, because they're staying at five-star hotel rooms every place. Her label's covering everything. Label, everything's covered. You know what I'm saying? I'm an independent artist. Why would I come on this tour knowing that I had one day to prepare? Now I'm going to have to pay for 5-star hotels in every city. This is not something that I signed up for. This is not something that I was prepared for. This is not something that I told my label about. Maybe they could have, not even maybe, they would have helped me. They would have helped me. But you gave me one single day to prepare for a tour that you knew about months ago. That's so crazy to me. But we know why now. We know now that you added me to the tour simply because you wanted to damage control. The situation with Baby Stormy was making you look crazy. You thought to yourself, and this is things that I realized after the fact. I told y'all, I really thought that she was trying to make it up. But it wasn't a makeup matter. It was her trying to clean up everything that was going on with her. And let's add Cleo to the tour so people think that I'm a good friend.
And I agree because I said this before when they first had their fallout and Baby Stormy came out with the Texas and they was all of a sudden popping out after that to make it seem like everything was fine. And we all knew that it wasn't. Okay, I mean, us, the ones with the brains, seen exactly right through that. Ice Spice was really trying her best to try to make it seem as if she's a girl's girl. Not a lot of us are. Okay, that's just what it is. Nowadays, females be doing too much, and nobody got time for drama, catty stuff, and all that bull crap. Okay, sometimes people want peace. People don't want to hear everything every single time about something negative. Like, it'd be so annoying. But I guess Cleotrapa seeing Ice Spice true colors since she was with her for a whole damn month, okay, and was treated like shit according to her. Okay, like I said, I don't know anybody in their right mind that would really sit there a whole month and be treated that way. I'm sorry, it is really never that serious.
So people think that I give opportunities to her and I'm nice and I'm good. Her hairstylist end up saying, like, you should stay. You got your fans coming out. You already promoted it yourself. Like, your fans is coming to see you. Do it for your fans. She put that battery in my back to really, like, I had to get my head back on the swivel. Like, yo, like, make the situation what you can make it and just ignore everything else.
Okay, we're going to get into some of the text messages that Cleotrapa released. Okay, pay attention. Blue is Cleotrapa. Thanks for bringing me on tour. It was an interesting experience. I would say overall you could have been a better host. It was beginning to feel like I asked you to come and not the other way around. Guys never checked on me, not once, because I was told I was going to be with you, and gradually it started feeling like Khadijah invited me. I wasn't even that close to her before this, and I was going to leave as blah, 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 blah. Now, some of the full messages cannot be seen because in the video, she's in the way. Okay, so I did my best. All right. She has to say, oh, with the way to be moving sometimes. But in conclusion, I'm not mad at all. I just wanted to let you know where things left off at, but have fun in Miami. She basically wrote a paragraph and said, how she felt and stuff like that. And that is how she ended the conversation. She said she wasn't mad. She just wanted to let her know and left it like that. Ice says, nah, you're mad ungrateful, but I expect that by now. Even James said it. Not even gonna over-explain myself also. Didn't know you wasn't on the bus right now. Okay? Then she said, you really stayed in ATL? I feel like this a cover-up. Okay, so Ice Spice calling it a cover-up. You need to communicate with your managers more because they said they didn't have a problem getting your room. My fault for inviting you. And then look at your tweets. Okay, so now she's trying to be unbothered and nonchalant about it. Cover up what, girl? You must have read that with your eyes closed. I literally broke down mad events that had me feeling unwelcome. And you talking about some ungrateful? You think you a fairy godmother, bro? Calm down. Okay? Then the rest of the message. Ice says, did you stay in ATL? And Cleotrapa said, yes. Ice says, your fave eater must be out there. Yes. Girl, boo, you wanted to be in Deja's room all day sleeping. You're so incredibly ungrateful and needy, and it's insane. Everybody is grinding. You must think I'm a robot. I'm also a human, and you're not my responsibility. I don't know why you act like this for real. Shit is sad, man. Where the F was you gonna put your assistant? What? By Cleo. Okay, so she like, girl, like, what are we even talking about? You know how many times guys ordered food and didn't tell me, like, nah, no way this is really how you felt and didn't speak up. Bet. Laugh my butt off. To call me needy as an artist is mad funny. Why Cash not buy Buzz if he the opener? Whatever. Since I'm so terrible to you, stop being my friend. I don't give a F. Okay? I know you don't. That's my point. So why come? Mind you, staying in DJ's room that I'm paying for. Acting like guys had you on the street begging for food. Okay? And then you can't see the rest of the messages. Okay. Okay, am I just saying that? This is that shit that Yachty was talking about. Okay? So now she's dragging Yachty and whatever he said. What the F are you talking about? Talking about this, what James said. This is what Yachty was talking. The girl, should I get a second opinion from everybody? Then she said, didn't you already get a second opinions from Deja? Okay, it seems like she a little mad. I'm talking to you and you keep talking about what somebody else said like they know what I'm talking about. Did I just tell you I did? Oh, head clock that. Girl, my man is in freaking New York. Stop playing with my head top and stop speaking on my boyfriend word. I'm entitled because I wanted somebody to bring my bag back to the car that brought it out. Right, that made sense. You brought it out, you bring it back. You bring it back. Like, that's just what it is. Okay, well, save that story for another day. And then I guess the Twitter thing was sent for when you're dropping a single, right? So now Icespice is talking about a single Cleotrapa is supposed to be dropping. Girl, how about today? Because you ran to unfollow me off of everything so your fans can soon come and start tagging me and shit. And you already know I'm not going to stay quiet when they start commenting on my stuff. Like, stop talking to me, bro. Because I came to you on some respectful stuff because I ain't want to do it. Okay? While being on tour. Okay? You the opposite of respectful. You going to act like you ain't try to call me dumb saying I just learned words? You disrespecting me first by bringing up my boyfriend, girl. Like saying I'm ATL to cheat is disrespectful. Enjoy your little story time. Enjoy being friendless. Enjoy being careless. Laughing my butt off. Mind you, two completely different things. But I guess that was in the drafts. You're weird like that. Okay? So they're still going back and forth, which I feel like, it's be so annoying going back and forth. You think you're the only itch I was friends with? Entitled loser that thinks the world revolves around them? Oh boy. Cleo says, how the F can I think the world revolves around me after everything I just said I went through? And I'm still not saying anything crazy. Everything you saying just proves how genuinely weird you are. You said enjoy being friendless. You thought you ate that? What the F does that make you? Okay, so this is like, oh, so you say this, so what are you? What am I? What are you? Like, can we grow up, please? And let me clock this quick. Nothing about me gives careless. Just because you where you're at doesn't mean you give any kind of right to think I'm careless. Itch, I'm blessed in every aspect, and I will continue to be blessed. The F is you talking about? Right. I said that because you ain't never bring anybody around you. I speak on your career, your job, nothing. We have a dispute about friendship. Like, what the F? And you talking about careers. You everywhere with it, bro. They go hand in hand. You wouldn't know. So she's trying to downplay Cleotrapa as an artist. Girl, to you, you have a different definition of everything in your head. Mind you, was my child. Mind you, you was with my childhood friend on the Europe leg, college friends on the US leg, and your bum ass who I thought was a friend as well. So when did it give friendless? Now I'm a bum. Oh, laughing my butt off. I'm out. Bum ass, yes, crying about a hotel room. You really the dumbest itch the Lord has ever put on this earth. Wasn't nobody complaining about a hotel room? Itch, that's the only thing you freaking see out of everything. I said you could have communicated because I never knew I would be paying for a hotel in every city I got invited a day. Okay, I'm gonna tear you a new one so soon. Hopefully, you get something out of your career out of it or something of that nature. Okay, so I don't think that this is going to end no time soon. Now, like I said, the back and forth stuff be so annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Like, nobody want to sit there texting back and forth for a very long time, sending notes, calling, and doing all that stuff. Like, listen, if we ain't friends no more, we ain't friends no more. That's just what it is. Sometimes communication gets annoying at times, especially if you have to keep repeating yourself about the same things. Okay? So, I guess Cleotrapa and Icespice aren't friends anymore. Is that a shocker to most of us? No. Because friendships sometimes they just, run its course. And this one ran its course. Now, do y'all think that they're going to be spotted out again? Do you think that Cleotrapa is going to reach out to Icespice? Icespice going to reach out to her? Because it seems like Icespice be reaching out to her, talk her little talk, and then they become, you know, in videos, and they be in pictures together and at the game. You know, a lot of fake stuff going on. But, you know, sometimes, like I said, a lot of us stay in situations trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, trying to think that things are going to change, and it just don't be that. Okay? In relationships, it'd be so annoying. I'm not even going to lie. Okay? Hence why I've been single for a very long time. I try to give people chances, but it just don't work. I don't got the patience or the time no more that I used to have. And that's with anybody. That's with friends, family, relationships, strangers. I don't care. Okay? When you get older, your patience run thin and you care less. And it might seem like you're a little cold-hearted, but sometimes you might have to be like that. You understand what I'm saying? But let's just see how this ends. I do not think that Cleotrapa is gonna stop now. I think she's gonna be exposing some more things soon. Do not know what they are, but when she does, we will talk about it. I'm not sure if Icespice is gonna come out saying things, because I felt like she should have been said it and she could have been said it. But yeah, I feel like it's crazy what Cleotrapa had to go through. I feel like nobody should really have to go through that, okay? Unless like that's your enemy or something, because that's the vibe that I was getting from her story time. Okay, I felt like she wasn't really welcomed. Okay, nobody really wanted her there. They had their little secret side conversations about her, and then they pushed forth some actions, and she felt it. She didn't want to say anything, because I understand where she coming from. Sometimes you got to try to ignore certain things and not say anything, but that's going to eat you up inside, okay? Especially if you're going to continue to keep getting treated like that. Now, it's a different story if something happened and you just like, okay, whatever, I'm leaving. And don't say nothing, because why would I have to communicate with you? If I'm feeling how I'm feeling, I'm already seeing everything like with my eyes, and I already spoke to you one time, I'm not going to keep talking to you. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand where Cleotrapa is coming from, but Icespice knew exactly what she was doing, and that's the reason why she was doing it. Because she knew that after Cleotrapa spoke about the luggage in the beginning, that was the first thing that she even mentioned, Icespice started showing her ass. And Cleo seen that. So Cleo's like, okay, now I'm not going to even want to say anything because she already doing too much. And then I don't want to argue, and then she's going to want to argue and do this and that. I wouldn't even care. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to treat me like that. Okay, sometimes people do stick and stay and, oh, I don't want to lose this friendship. I don't want to lose this relationship. Oh, we known each other so. Who cares? Okay? Nobody got time to be dealing with stupid shit. Okay? Nobody has time to be dealing with weird stuff. Okay? And it's just what it is. For going back and forth and doing petty things after a friendship's broken up or a relationship is broken up, I feel like that is childish as hell. People are grown. People part ways all the time. It's really never that serious. Okay? Now, feelings might get hurt a little bit, but sometimes it is what it is. I'm pretty sure Cleo and Icespice, this is not going to be the first or the last friendship that they have to, end. I'm pretty sure they ended a lot of friendships. But we shall see how they overcome this. If they do, I don't think they are. I think that this is like finito. It's like, it's done. You're done. Okay? Friendship is done. Okay? But we shall see if it's done. All right? But Icespice responded, and I will speak about it in my next video because this video is too long. But anyway, I love y'all. See y'all in the next video, and make sure y'all run it up. Love y'all, my loungies.
I brought a G-Wagon, that shit was a breakfast, that's why I be racing. Yeah, we brought the full door, had to get ready for war. Yeah,